It must have seemed like I was on his side.
You were just telling the truth, Jimmy. Rona won't blame you for that.
I need to,
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, shortly you'll be asked to sit in judgment on 2 lives, as you must decide whether or not you find the accused guilty of rape. Given the seriousness of the alleged crime, therefore, it is absolutely vital you understand that you're not being asked to judge a woman for her mistakes or weaknesses. You're not being asked whether or not you like or dislike the defendant. You're being asked if you believe, on the date in question, whether or not Miss Goskirk gave her consent to sex with the defendant. Make no mistake, despite what the defense claims, Piers Harris waited till their wedding day to finally confront his wife about the kiss she had shared with her ex. When he did, he was angry. So angry, he forced himself on her. He raped her, for which there can never be justification. For which, ladies and gentlemen, you must ensure he is brought to justice.
A wedding day like no other. Ladies and gentlemen, any accusation of rape must be treated with the utmost seriousness, and I have no hesitation in believing that that has been the case here. You've heard from a man who not only lost his wife, but lost the future that he'd worked so hard to build for them both. And then, of course, you heard from a woman who lacked the courage and moral clarity to admit she was still in love with her ex-partner, Paddy Kirk, only finally confessing after she and the defendant were married. Could there be a worse time to confess to such a thing than on one's wedding day? Now, if Miss Goskirk's lies are not enough, let us not forget her friend, colleague, and former lesbian lover, Miss Vanessa Woodfield, who herself admitted to lying on the stand about the defendant. Now, we all know there's no such thing as a normal couple. We all have our quirks, shared or otherwise. But the couple in question were fortunate in that they shared a preference for an uninhibited, physically robust intimacy. An intimacy that could easily result in bruises. Bruises that Miss Goskirk herself admitted had occurred during consensual sex on previous occasions. Now, the day in question should have been a happy new beginning for Mr. Harris, one he so richly deserved. But instead, his trust was betrayed by the woman he had just vowed to love, honor, and protect. The lies must stop now, before a good man who has already lost so much loses his liberty too.
As judge of the law, I have had 2 tasks: to direct you as to the law that you will apply, and to summarize the evidence I have heard. Now, I can only provide you with a summary, and if there is anything that you feel is important that I have missed out, or something mentioned that you feel is not significant, that is a matter for you.
Well, I wouldn't give for a few words with that defence barrister. Unbelievable.
It's her job, Marlon. Turns out she's pretty damn good at it.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's over now. That's all I care about.
They're going to do the right thing.
They have to. What if they don't?
All that remains is for you to go away and consider your verdict. Guilty or not guilty.
What if they don't?